All right, this is Mrs. Monroe's class. Today we're learning how to subtract across zeros. We're going to use some manipulatives because this class got quarantined right when we learned how to subtract. So we're just going to take some extra time on it today. Okay, so this is page 513. Again, we're subtracting across zeros. It's section 9-7. Okay, we're going to start with number 4. Okay, and we're not going to go in order today because we got to work up to 5. Okay, because this one's got to be a little tricky. So I'm going to even get my manipulatives out and I'm going to write it a little bit bigger over here. So we're going to start with number 4. It's 703 minus 246. Okay, remember this top number is called our minuend. The bottom number is called our subtractant, and our answer is the difference. Okay. So as you can see up here, I don't have hundreds of my manipulatives. So I've got some pink bills, I've got my 10s, and I've got my 1s I'm going to be using today, okay? So how many hundreds do I need up here? Because we're going to put the actual manipulatives for our minuend up there, okay? So how many hundreds do I need, Tyson?
7.
Can you count them out with me? You ready? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. So I have 700 bills, okay? Do I have any 10s?
No.
How many 1s do I got?
3.
Let's count those out. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Make sure you can see it up here. Okay. Now on the bottom, if the number's bigger down here on the bottom than my top, right above it in the same place value, I have to get some more. I can't subtract if the number on top is smaller, right? So I cannot subtract 6 from 3, but I can get some change, right? Because I have $700. So I don't have any 10s today to borrow from, so where do I gotta go?
To the hundreds.
To the hundreds. So I'm going to take one of these $100 bills away, okay? And I'm going to take it to the bank. How many 10s are in this 100?
10.
10. So let's count them out. You ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So 10 10s make how much?
100.
100. So now up here I have 10 10s, or how much? 100. So I've taken one of the hundreds out and just have 6 there now. And now I have 10 10s, right? So let's count out to see how much money I actually have, okay? So this 6 is worth what? 600. And then this 10 is worth what?
10.
So I have 600 plus 100 is what?
700.
And then I still have 3 1s. So I have $703 still, right? I'm good to go. So now can I borrow for this 3?
Yes.
How many am I taking away?
1.
I'm taking one what?
10.
1 10 away, right? So how many 10s do I have left then?
9.
9. So how much is that actually worth though?
90.
90. So I got 90 10s still up there. I'm taking this one. I'm going to cash it in and make some 1s out. How many 1s do I need?
10.
Let's count them out. You ready? 1.
2, 3.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. 3. Ready? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's stuck together. 10. Right? What do I do with these ones?
You keep them.
So I got 10 and 3. What's that make?
13.
13. I gotta switch clips because this one won't hold 13. Okay, so 13 1s now, right? So this 3 is now what? 13, and the 10 is now a
9.
9. Okay, so let's make sure we still have $703. You ready? You with me?
Yep.
So the 6 is worth,
600.
and the 9 is worth,
90.
so I have 690. plus 13. So 690 plus 13. 310, carry 1. So I'm still good. I got 703, right? Yeah? All right, now I can do what? I can finally subtract. Okay, so you ready? 13 minus 6. Now wait, some of us can do it in our head, but some of us didn't really get any help at home, right? Subtracting. So an easy way to do it, because nobody can take your fingers away. Lots of people don't like you to count with your fingers, but they can't take them away from you. So, okay. So let's start with counting this back out since I have to redo it. Okay. So we have 13 up here. We have 6 on the bottom. We're taking away, so we're going to count up 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that gives me 7. I have 9. I'm taking 4 away. So I start with the next one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 5. I got to put a 5. All right. 6 minus 2. We're going to count up 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 4. So my answer should be 457. Okay. I'm going to stop there. We're going to do some more here in class. Okay, so we're doing number 15. This is on the back. It says, how much more money does Elm School Art Club need to raise? Complete the bar diagram and solve the problem. So we got to look over here, okay, at our chart. It tells us that it's Elm School Art Club fundraiser. So what's their goal?
To get to 305.
305. Do you see that? Put your hand on, or your finger on 305, so you're with me. I know you're already flipped and you're good to go. You with me, Heavenly? Okay. So our goal is 305, and it's probably our big number, so it's going to go where on here?
On the top.
Right, up on the top. Okay, and then how much have they already raised?
178.
178, and it tells us amount of money raised, okay? Now, you can put a question mark here, or you can put a letter, like we could use the letter G. What do we call that in math when we use a letter or a symbol? Does anybody remember? Starts with a V. King? My fingers are crossed. I remember. Luke, you know how we got? No? Heavenly? No, close. Means it changes. Real?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a variable?
Yeah, a variable. So we can call it a variable, okay? So how are we going to find what this variable's value is? We already got a big number up here. We got a big total. Lindy?
305 minus 178.
Right. 305 minus 178. Okay. Can we do this?
No.
No. So how many hundreds do we got? How many hundreds do we got up here? 3. How many ones do we got?
5.
Okay. Can we go next order our tens to help?
No.
We got to keep going. So we're going to take one of these hundreds. Now how many hundreds do we got?
2.
What are we going to do with that other 100 we took away?
Put it on the 10.
We're just going to put a 1 there?
No, we put a 10.
We put a 10 because we're
Yeah.
10 tens, right? Now can I do something?
Yes.
Now what am I going to do?
Cross out the 10. Put a 9. And then take the 10 over to the 5. And cross out the 5. And put a 15.
Yeah, don't forget, you can't just put 10 there because you already got 5 ones, okay? So make sure you add this to the 10. Good job, guys. Okay, so 15 minus 8, remember we can count up. You can do it in your hand if you can. If you can't, don't feel bad counting up. Okay, it's better to use your fingers and get the right number if you're not good at it yet. Eventually we'll get it, okay? So let's go ahead and practice counting up. So we start at 8, we're going to go to the next number, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So my answer is,
7.
and I'm going to stop when I get to my minuet at the top here, okay? All right, now 7 minus 9, I can count up again, 8, 9, so
2.
2 minus 1.
1.
Okay, so G equals what?
127.
Okay, but it asks us to complete the bar diagram, so we got to actually erase that, right? So put 127 with our dollar sign. Okay? All right, we're going to go ahead and skip down to 19. Roland.
Okay, I'll just use building.
Alright, let's go to 19 and 20. Alright, this has got lots of math in it today. Okay? So we're probably going to take some notes as we go. Remember, when we're doing higher order of thinking, it usually has a mystery question or like a secret question you got to solve before you can actually get the answer, alright? So let's read it and see if we can figure it out. It says, Dylan had, I'm going to circle the money sign because that's my label, 405 in his savings account and spent 253. So I'm going to go ahead and put that. Dylan, he had 405. Okay, if you spin it, am I going to subtract it or add it to find out? Subtract. So I'm going to go ahead and put a minus sign. Whether I subtract or not, I'm going to put a minus sign because he didn't have that money anymore. He spent it. So it's, you get older, you'll learn that's a negative. Okay? All right, let's keep going. Brian had 380 in his savings account and spent 48 less than Dylan. Does that actually tell me how much Brian spent?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
48 less than Dylan? Does it tell me a dollar amount that he actually spent? No, we got to figure it out, don't we? So how much ever Brian spent, or Dylan spent, Brian spent $48 less. Okay? So how can we find what he spent? Wendy?
Mrs. Monroe,
Yes, ma'am.
Will just called and he will be picking Bo up.
Awesome.
So he wanted me to let you know.
Great.
Okay, bye.
So you have to.
Okay. So Brian spent 48 less. So how are we going to find that? Wendy?
253 minus 48.
Perfect. We're going to take the 253 and we're going to subtract 48 to find out how much less he spent. So let's get busy. 253 minus 48. Now where's that 4 go when I stack that? Which number does it go under for 48? Tyson?
205.
Yeah, so be careful because we got to be real precise when we're subtracting and make sure we get it in the right place value. Remember I got lined paper over there. You can always turn on its side to use if you need to. Okay, can I do this? Does this work?
No.
No. We got to go next door, right? So what am I going to make? What am I going to do? Tell me, class.
Cross out the 5, make it a 4, cross out 3, and put 13.
Okay, don't forget, you're bringing 10 over, but you still have 3 there. Good job. Okay, now let's go ahead and subtract this one. Can we count up?
5.
It's 5. If we need to work on counting up, let's go ahead and do it. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Can I take 4 from 4?
No. Yes. Yes.
I get what?
0.
And then bring down the 2. So how much did Brian spend?
2.
So we can put my notes over here, a negative 2 of them. Okay. Let's see if we finished. Now, we got to keep reading because we didn't even get all the way down, okay? We got here and kind of lost our way. It says, now who has more money in his savings account? How much more? That's 2 things. So how are we going to solve that? Hey, buddy, you're hitting our camera, making it rough. Okay? Real?
Do you subtract 205 from 253?
That would tell us who spent more, but we need to know how much money they have in their accounts. Yeah. Go ahead.
How much money they have in it?
After they spend it. We've got to find it for each one. Wendy?
You just subtract 380 from 205 and then 405 from 2.
Yeah, we got to do both. Okay, so let's start over here with Dylan. 5 minus 3 is
2.
2. Can we do this one?
No.
What am I going to do?
You're going to replace 4 and make it.
Yeah, then what?
Cross that out and
There we go. And we can count up, or 5 minus 10 is 5. We should know that one, right?
Yeah.
And 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay, there's Dylan. Let's do Brian. Can I do this?
No.
Nope. So what do I gotta do?
Go to the tens, cross that out, and turn it to a 7.
There we go. Then what?
And then you cross out the 0 and put a 10 above.
There we go. 10 minus 5 is what?
5.
7 minus 0.
7.
And then 3 minus 2.
1.
Okay. So now who has more money in his savings account? Who has more?
Right.
Brian. So somewhere on here I'm gonna put Brian has more in his account. Am I done? No, there's another question. How much more? Now what do we gotta do? Real?
Oh, I know.
We gotta subtract. Tell me what we're gonna subtract.
152 from 170.
175? Yep. Okay, so we gotta take their account though. I'm gonna put mine over here since we're not doing this. 175 minus 152 for dollars. Okay, so at least this one's not. We can do this one, right? 5 minus 2 is 3. 7 minus 5 is, and that's a 0. So $23. So how much, now who has more money? How much more? $23 more. Okay? Whew, that was a lot of figuring, right? That was fun. All right, number 20. Okay, now, remember what I told you. Before you answer these questions like this, on any kind of test or any kind of worksheet, do the work so you don't get confused, okay? Because if you've already done the math, you can look at your problem and know which one you're choosing, okay? So somewhere, right, you're 706 minus 169. Okay, can I do that? Can I take 9 from 6?
No.
Can I borrow from the 10?
No. No.
So I gotta go on over. So what am I gonna do first?
Cross it out.
Make it a what?
6.
Then what?
Cross out the 0 and put 10.
Now what?
6 and 16.
No. Oh, wait.
And then cross out the
Wait,
10.
whoa. Whoa. Oh. Where did we get that 10 from? From the 16?
Oh, you put
Magic.
9.
You just, when you figure that out, you tell me how to make $10 just appear like that. You can't do that, can you? You can't skip ahead. You gotta make this a what?
9.
Now we can make this a what?
16.
That's that magic I was talking about. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
You get why we can't just scoot it over?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 16 minus 9, you can count up. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I get 7. 6 minus 3, 7, 8, 9, I get 3. 1 minus 6, and take 1 away is 5. Okay. So, it doesn't ask us to solve, but now we can read this real easy and figure it out, okay? 600s. Oh, let me read it first. Which shows how to regroup 706 in order to subtract. Okay, so did I have to have 600s?
Yes.
Yes. 9 tens. Do I have to have 9 tens?
Yes.
And 16 ones.
Yes. First one.
All right. Now, it doesn't say